Alright, Linu. I think it's about time that we went into the deep dark woods.
Oh, it's about time. I was wondering if we were ever going to do the task that we have been paid for.
Well, let's be honest, we've been getting paid this whole time. Just doing other things. And welcome back to the castle, everybody. This is Lightsaber Z42, and it's finally time to enter the Neverwinter Wood. Let's go. And this is the Druid encampment. Look at this. This looks pretty cool. What does the sign say? West. Port Last. Okay. I see some deer. Gotta make sure that nothing spooky is about to come out and, you know, murder us. Should probably quick save over here, because I did have to travel. And let's pick up some garbage. Look at us. We are the Good Samaritans, picking up garbage in the forest. Bullets of smiting. And I'm getting some lag. For a game like this, I should not be getting lag. Oh. There's a lot of deer around here. And they're not running away. Look, free food. There's a flying deer. I saw it in the distance. Okay, well. What is this? Looks like a camp. Maybe it's where the druids are. Okay, this lag though. Wow. That lag was... Oh. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I see a dragon. Over yonder. Oh, there's a trap here. Don't worry. I have good reflexes. Okay, please unlock it. Success not possible. Only need +1. And I don't really want to waste my +6. Oh well. It probably doesn't have anything good in it. Ooh, some ale. I will sell that. Why don't we check out this way a little bit first, just so I can clear away this empty space on my map. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Look, some more tents. Oh, look, there's a Jenkin man over here. What about the sleeping dude? Oh, I want to take his chest. It's locked. But it's not trapped. Haha. It's got topaz. Nice. Oh, well. Okay, I guess the sleeping man doesn't want to talk to us. Let's talk to this Jenkin man. What is this place? This is the Neverwinter Wood Grove. We are druids who have come together to study and protect nature. Of course, my role here is a little different than that. What is your role here, then? I thought you would be very interested in me. Not too much to tell, but I guess I could share a bit. I'm a druid, and I've been a member of this grove for about 14 years now. I used to be the second in command around here, but I got tired of the responsibility, so I decided to focus on my fighting skills instead. I am now the defender of the second circle of the grove. Aren't you a little old to be fighting for a living? You know, I always thought I would retire and relax in some peaceful little cottage in the woods by this point in life, but the lure of one-on-one combat holds me here. I guess it just makes me feel more alive. Aren't you worried about getting killed in these fights? The fights aren't to the death, and the loser is always healed. Even if I did die and they couldn't raise me, I can't think of any better way to go. In a wolf pack, the dominant wolf eventually gets old and is beaten by a younger wolf. That's just life. Not that the animals in this wood are fighting with intelligence, but that's another subject entirely. Do you have questions you would like to ask about anything else? Nope, because I am not fighting you. Goodbye. Let's talk to this Elgar. Orc druid. Pretty sensitive for a big lug. You had better watch your smart mouth, or I might plant you upside down in the ground and see if you grow into a tree. Haha. Now, what can I do for you? Who is in charge here? Will is the Archdruid. He's the one you want to go to if you want to assist the Grove with something like the troubles we're having right now. Jair is second in command, in charge of circle challenges. And what kind of trouble is that? I think I've already heard about it. The creatures, like this deer right behind me, have been acting vicious lately. Like they've gone mad. We could just kill them, but that's not what druids do. So Will is trying to save the spirit of the wood. You should talk to him if you want more details. Alright, goodbye. Well, let's explore this way. Ugh, water. Hey, they knew. Isn't that one of the blokes we're supposed to kill?
I think so. We're supposed to get his ear.
Alright, let's take him up.
You must help me.
No, I don't think I will.
Fellow ranger to the animals in this place. He lies just down the southern path. Please, you must help me. I've already lost a fellow ranger to the animals in this place.
No, I don't think I will. I think this is the trap, and I'm going to have to kill you. Well, I'll take care of the wolf, you take care of the bear, and then I'll take care of the wyvern. I would very much like to make you sit down. Yeah, sneak attacks all around. Oh boy. Sit back down, please. She gonna kill him? Can I not? Object is busy and he can't talk to me.
Made short work of my creatures. I'd be wise to let you do the same to me.
No deals. I'm actually here to kill you and take your ear. So why don't you sit back down? Oh, never mind. The dude took care of you. Let me cut your ear off. And he's got a magical katana. An unidentified magical katana. Very interesting, that. Alright, well, what else is there? Nothing? Okay. Well, we found the last of the prisoners that we can find at the moment. Probably should check for traps. Yep. Instead of just clicking willy-nilly. You know how that always turns out. My willy gets all nilly. What's inside? 22 gold. Hey, Mr. Wyvern's life savings. Very nice. What's inside the barrel? Wait. Can I not? Okay, that was weird. Very strange. And more gold. Yes, please. Alright, I guess we should talk to the druids. Druid camp. That's where we just were. More deer. I'll talk to you guys, right? Yes, Elgar and Mr. Jenkin. Archdruid Will. Alright, you're the guy that we need to talk to.
Hello there. All of nature's creatures are welcome to this grove. How can I help you?
And who are you? I am the Archdruid Will, and you are Mathis Faed. Nope, that is not my name. Nature doesn't lie to her allies. Now, how may I help you? What are you doing here? This is the Druid Grove. Here, those who truly revere nature gather to discuss, to contemplate, to learn, and even to challenge nature. Usually there are more of us here, but several of our members have gone missing. What do you mean they've gone missing? It is a long story, but I sense that you are a man of action, so I'll try to be brief. Well, too late. Until recently, this wood was a relatively peaceful place. The nymphs of the wood protected the creatures and the natural order reigned. But now something has gone terribly wrong. The creatures have become overly aggressive, attacking anyone they lay eyes on, including those who are considered friends of nature. I guess they finally get to see what everyone experiences in the wild. Yes, nature has her ferocious side, but she has her tender side too that you can just love and caress while you're laying in bed. It is that side too, which seems to have disappeared. We can't even seem to communicate with the animals. It's like their minds have been driven mad. They simply want to destroy. I think that something must be wrong with the spirit of the wood. What is wrong with the spirit? The spirit of the wood can use those who live in the wood to protect its existence. Now it is attacking even those who would be its protectors. I do not know what is wrong with the spirit, but it is obvious that it is using the creatures to strike out at anything foreign. I need someone to find out what is wrong, even though the spirit will surely try to kill that person. What's in it for me if I decide to do this? This is not a responsibility to be taken lightly. I dare not send someone who is only partially committed to the task. You shall find I am always very committed to gold. I suppose all nature's children have different goals, so long as you remain a loyal servant to he who pays you. Then I ask you for your assistance in this task. There are 2 jobs that need to be done. I have mentioned the first, to discover what is wrong with the spirit of the wood. As the second is to find the missing druids. As the druids were on the same mission as you, it is possible that they might be able to provide you with the information you need to complete your primary task. If you can help me save the spirit, I can pay you 500 gold. For each of the druids you rescue, I will give you 300. Is there anything else I can help you with? Maybe you could pay me something in advance? I suppose I could give you 100 gold pieces to help you get started. Please take care that you always work toward the best interests of nature. Sylvanus goes with you, my child. Alright, and I'm also going to loot your chest. Because that's just something I do. And Lenu doesn't seem to have a problem with it anymore. Ah, they sure do like their topaz around here. And I think this is the way forward. Oh, we should probably rest. I didn't realize I took damage. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Hail to ye!
Yes, hail to you too. Hey, trying to get there. Thank you. Oh look, we're being attacked by a deer. That's strange. I didn't know deer could attack us. Oh, there's a dryad over there. Why is there a dryad? Whoa! Alright. Everything here is trying to kill us. I guess I could try to knock her down. Ah, I gotcha. Oh, what's going on with that tree? Every time I hit her, it's like I'm hitting that tree.
The rage, it burns me up. Makes me want to kill you. I am trying to control it, but please be quick. What do you want?
What is causing this rage?
I don't know. The rage just fills my mind. It makes everyone seem like an enemy. I don't know you or who you are, except that something makes me hate you.
What could affect your mind in such a strong manner? Maybe we could turn that hate into love.
Must you keep talking to me? I must flee soon, or else I will be forced to attack you. The only being I know of who that has that kind of power is the spirit of the wood. But it has never caused harm before. I don't know why it would start now. No! He has spared me. I must not do such things. Sorry, master.
I guess you had better flee now before I have to kill you.
No, I will not flee. I will strike you down and kill. Oh no. Yes, I will flee. You must get away from my tree.
Alright, bye-bye. I guess that was the druids, or the dryads' tree. Well, looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Let's go. I don't know where to go. I guess we'll stick to this cliff. Try to avoid everything. Kind of... Ooh. That tree's on fire. Oh, that must be the Dryad's tree. Kind of like in Dark Souls. I reached the Artorias DLC last night. And was sticking to the edges to avoid the little scissor tree people. There's a hut over here. Made from a tree stump. Oh, this deer wants a piece of this. Let me teach him a lesson. There you go. You're dead. Well, as long as Linu doesn't turn on me, I will be okay. Oh, ouch. Kill the boar. Ouch. Don't kill me. I kill you. Oh, bull strength. Love it. Need more of that. Yeah, Alexandrite. That's getting sold. Is there an enemy here? Hello, I am home. What? This was not the type of home that I was thinking it would be. And there's enemies nearby, of course. Well, I guess we're gonna have to be sneaky about it. Alright, Linu, you go first. You know the deal. Oh, there's a nymph slave over there. Look at that. I guess we'll have to kill him. Would you like to come over here so I can knock you down? Hey, 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 hey. Oh, wait, he just died. Never mind. He's weak. Is there something else you would like to say? How much HP do I have? 45 out of 85, so I'm missing a good 40. Gonna rest back here? Nope, because there's enemies probably right through this door. Alright, here you go. I go stealth, you charge in. Recklessly. Nymph Ranger Slave, Nymph Slave. Maybe I should not kill these. Aren't we supposed to be saving them? I think I'm supposed to be saving them. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave these alone, and well, we'll just say that they tripped and fell. Hopefully these were not the people we were supposed to be rescuing. Cannot take a break while there are enemies nearby. Oh my gosh, let me through. Oh, I can't even rest in the corner. Alright, let's go, Linu. It's going to be a very long day. What's with the sparkling sound? That shimmering sound. Gotta try to find this nymph as quickly as possible. Alright, close that door. That was not the way. Right about in here. Alright, that's a little bit better. Oh! Elenu, why don't you let me disable this trap first before you go charging for it? Alright. I don't think they can see us, which is a good thing. Because if they could, then I'd probably have to kill them.
Are you turning into a good guy?
No, I am not turning into a good guy. I just don't want to deal with them.
Sure. Of course.
Oh, look at the nymph is right here. Quick, close the door on your way out. Alright. Here you go. Wow, I got to admit, she's pretty hot.
No, I will not allow you to kill me. Nature's creatures must be protected. Now you are mine. Foolish man. I don't know why you thought you could just steal into my house, kill my slaves, and destroy another of my nature's protectors. But now you have fallen to my charms. Now, bow to your mistress.
What are you talking about? I'm not a slave.
Don't talk back to me, slave. Now, what menial task should I put you to work at?
If you were trying to dominate me, you're gonna have to get the whips and the leather, lady. If you want to die, just try to pull that again.
No. How is this possible? What has happened to my powers?
I don't really care about your powers. Now that we know that you're gone, why don't you tell me what is going on here?
You mean you didn't come here to destroy me?
I came here to talk and was attacked before I had the chance. Why would you think I came here to kill you? Because I killed your slaves on accident?
Oh, this is terrible. I'm so sorry, but I was certain that you... Oh, I don't know why I thought that now. There was nothing I can do to make up for this. I was wrong. How is that possible? You were here to kill me. That was what I thought the moment I felt your presence near my tree. I just wanted to stop you. Could you ever forgive me?
I guess I can forgive you, since you're pretty hot. But I expect you to help me in any way you can. In any way you can.
Oh, thank you, Master. You are very kind. I will do whatever I can to help you. I just wish I still had my powers. I don't know why they have become so weakened.
You still had enough power to control your slaves.
Just barely. My ability to control them has been weakening for a while now.
That means that they're stupid.
A couple of weeks ago, I was down by the river, watching the fish jump when I felt the presence of danger. I looked around, then scrambled up the bank and into a grove of trees. I couldn't see anything, yet the fear kept growing. Suddenly, there was a scream in my mind that felt like someone had stabbed a dagger into my brain. I was overcome by the power of it, and I fell to the ground unconscious. When I woke up, the fear was still there, and the sense that the whole forest was in pain. It was the spirit of the wood. I have been sensing its pain and fear ever since that day. It is constantly screaming for help. It is all I can do to keep my sanity. Indeed, I guess you have experienced just how I am losing that battle. As time passed, I began to keep myself closer to home. Until recently, I have not even been able to leave my room. So great is the fear.
You must be weak if you give in so easily and enslave others' minds.
You have never had a presence in your mind that could affect your emotions and try to command you to do what it wants. You despise me so much, maybe I should. Never mind. I'm sorry, I just lost control. Should I continue?
Just keep going and try to limit the whining.
The first time a person came near my tree, I took him with my power and kept him to guard my home.
Yeah, I think I killed him in the foyer back there.
The next few were easy too,
Yep, killed them too in the first room.
but they started to get harder and harder. Now I have no power left, as you can see. I don't know what to do now.
Well, to do my job, I need to get to the spirit of the wood. Can you help me?
I don't think that's possible. The spirit is a creature of both life and death, and only he can enter the portal to the other realm.
Well, there must be a way. Where is this portal?
The portal is in a pool below a waterfall, but finding it won't help you. It wouldn't help anyone.
Are you sure that the spirit is the only creature to ever enter the pool?
Well, several have tried, but no, that's not a good solution. Forget it. The spirit is the only one who can do so successfully.
Tell me what you were going to say.
You don't have to threaten me. I told you I would do as you command. There was a druid a long time ago who claimed he had figured out how to enter the spirit's realm. He said he had been studying it for years and had finally pieced it together. He didn't tell me how he was going to enter, but I was curious, so I followed him. He went to the pool and built an altar, but then he did the strangest thing. He took out a dagger and plunged it into his own chest. His body slipped below the surface of the water, but when I went over to the pool, it was gone. Maybe he made it to the other realm, but if he was dead when he got there, I'm not sure it was worth it. Others have tried it through the years, but their bodies just lay there decomposing. Well, most of the others.
Just tell me everything you know and stop wasting my time.
A dwarf came here a few weeks ago. He was fierce and mean and seemed immune to my charms. He asked me about the dagger that the druid had used to kill himself. I didn't know how he knew about the druid, but I had kept the dagger as a keepsake of the druid. When he threatened me, I gave it to him.
So you mean all I have to do is threaten you and you'll give it to me?
I never saw the dwarf again, but shortly before everything started going wrong in the forest, I found the dagger in front of the altar.
Was the dwarf's body in the pool?
No, now that you mention it, his corpse wasn't there.
Well, do you have the dagger?
I brought it back here, but I don't remember where I put it, because the pain hit me before I made it back here. I'm sure it's somewhere in my house, though. If you look around, you should be able to find it, but you shouldn't use it. I don't want another death on my hands. They are so bloody already.
Is there anything else you can tell me that might help?
I can't think of anything else that would help, but I will answer any questions you have.
Well, farewell then.
Good luck in your quest. I am truly sorry for the harm I brought to you and for the death of my slaves, for which I am wholly to blame.
No, I am to blame because I killed them. Haha. Let's see. Potion of Cat Bowels Wisdom, don't want. Mirror of Vanity, what? The magic Mirror of Vanity offers the viewer an image of themselves that is incredibly attractive. In fact, the image is so perfect that many viewers become lost in the illusion, believing themselves to hold greater physical charms than they truly do. Well, I'm taking that. Ceremonial dagger, that's what we were looking for, right? The blade of this dagger, shaped like a flame, is cold to the touch, yet the hilt, looking like a skeleton, feels warm. While it isn't much of a weapon, it obviously has a symbolic or ceremonial purpose. Yeah. Treatise of the Spirit of the Wood. This musty old tome appears to be the type of book that was written and never read. It is a long, boring text written by a druid, Jordius Caini Getafix III, several hundred years ago. It uses large, complicated, and often seemingly meaningless words to discuss his observations on the spirit of the Neverwinter wood. One page in the text has been earmarked, and there is a small comment beside an underlined passage in the margin. This could mean that if one stood in the pool below the waterfall and somehow died, one could reappear, alive presumably, in the realm of the spirit. But they're still dead, so they can't come back. Well, game over. It looks like we can't do this anymore, Linu.
Oh, but we have to try. Zooming in.
All the polygon curves, of course. Hey, the druids aren't there anymore. Oh, sweet, which means we can rest. No, there's still enemies. Oh. Really? We can't rest anywhere around here? But I don't understand why there's enemies here. I mean, surely there's things here, but we can still... Okay, there we go. We can... we can't even attack them. Okay. Well, I wonder where the rest of the druids are, because we found a lot of them. I hope we get paid for that. Got all the deers in the... Oh, never mind. That boar became ferocious. Whoa, 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 whoa. You couldn't see me past this tree. Don't even try that with me. Sit down. Can you attack it, please? Hey, I should have been the one to cleave. I'm the one that killed the boar. Kill the boar. I see a weird little deer over there. I see some boars. Oh, and I see a cave. Look. The druids must be in there.
My steel will strike true.
My steel strike true. What? Oh, there's another boar right here. I totally didn't see that. Ow! I just took out a break and now you're already killing me. Is there something else? Come on, Lenu. There's nothing else here. Let's take a break. I'll sit over here on this side of the stream. You can sit over there. Oh, look, there's a fireplace right here. There must be a druid back here. Hear the crunching of leaves. Who's back there? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look, a troll-looking thing. Oh well, let's kill it and be done with it. Yeah, we gotta attack this guy. Wow. That thing sure did die quickly. Oh boy. Nope. We go the other way. And hope that, you know, we don't have to deal with spiders. Are you afraid of spiders? Yes, ever since that one episode where we died a bunch of times to a... sword spider. I'm not so very happy to be around them. Oh boy, there's more spiders. Hopefully we can take care of this sword spider. Hopefully we're at a high enough level to do that much. These phase spiders though, probably the weak ones, right? Yeah, they're kind of weak. Yeah, get that crit with that cleave. I'm coming for you, sword spider. It is time for revenge.
That's it, Mathis. The only way to overcome your fear is to kill it.
And I shall kill all the spiders.
Speaking of which, I hear there's a VR game that's coming out, if it hasn't been released already, called Kill It With Fire. It is a game in which you are trapped in this house with a bunch of tiny spiders all around, and your goal is to kill them all. So you could use a variety of objects to actually do it. I can't wait till I get a computer that's decent enough to run some VR stuff. Of course, that all depends upon me going back to school and getting paid. I mean, I have enough money to build myself a pretty good rig. I just need the stability to be set in place before I make that commitment.
As were my wife's wishes. Alright, this other cab is going to die. Is that the... yeah, spider web. Oh, that's a giant spider. Sit down, please. I'm immune to poison, right? I can't remember. Yes, I am immune to poison. Good. Lenu is not, though. Okay. There's a body. You know that I could use somebody. Potion of bull strength, too. Amazing. There wasn't anything up here, so why could I come up here? Alright. Okay, pathfinding in this game is ridiculous. Like, Lenu went the correct way, but Mathis tried to take a straight line towards there. Huh. It doesn't look like there's going to be any druids here, so I guess this was all a big waste. Although, they could be in one of these cocoons. Or they could also be dead, too. Oh, yep, giant spiders. Good luck with them, Lenu. I'm going to hide.
But I thought you had gotten over your fear.
That doesn't mean I'm going to be stupid. Oh, one shot, one kill. Knockdown, please. And now we're stuck here. Quick! Oh, he got me. Guess what? I have a wand of magic missile. Oh my gosh. Gotta remember I have the wand of magic missile. And I'm still entangled. I thought there was a different animation for entangled. I thought it was like vines and stuff. But I guess not. What is this? A feeding chamber. Ooh. Yeah. There's another corpse. At least spiders don't come out of the corpses. That would be absolutely terrifying. Oh, there's a cocoon right here. Didn't even see that. Oh man, these cocoons though. They must have gotten some rich nobles. Huh. Well, what you won't use in death, I will certainly use in life. Oh wait, I already looted that one. Wow. They are just giving me the money.
Money, money, money!
It's a good thing that spiders can't sniff. Or else, we'd be in very big trouble. Oh boy, there is a queen spider back there. I hope it doesn't see me. Oh gosh, Mathis. Like seriously, pick one path and stick to it. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go for this guy. Is that spider a caster? Cause it's got some weird stuff going around over there. It's okay, Lunu. I'm here now. I'll take care of the phase spiders. They seem to be pretty weak. All right. Definitely need a quick save. Can we rest before we do that? Yes, we can. Because there's probably one more enemy on this side of the cave, and that is the queen spider. In the feeding chamber. It's kind of weird though that there's an extra room over here on the side. I think that the queen spider would be like the final enemy over here, but I guess not. Alright. They knew you go for the frontal attack and see if it can cast magic. I don't think spiders can cast magic. Well, what do you think that floating thing is above him? Like, seriously though. How did you... How are you still uninjured? Oh god, do you have like a ton of HP? I seriously hope not. Yes, big bat spell please. Oh, my weapon's ineffective. Why is my weapon ineffective? Damage reduction. Oh, okay. She's got some sort of armor. And I'm reducing its armor every time I attack. There we go. Now we can kill it. I was about to say, that's probably what that thing was above its head. Linu, don't you have any more spells?
No, you took the Wand of Magic Missile, don't you remember?
Yes, I remember. And it is a very good wand that I've only used ever once. Gosh, please. Knock it down. Or heal me. That would work too. Oh gosh. I'm missing so much with this knockdown. It's not even funny anymore. Okay, well, let's just attack it. Yes, Zany Moonbow is over here. And it is going to die. There we go. Look, we killed the big bad spider, and I was the tank the entire time.
Sorry about that. I couldn't move.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Oh! There is a person in there.
Pleased to see you.
Thank you for unraveling me from that cocoon. I thought I was dead for sure. It is too dangerous in here for me to worry about you. You had better get out of it on your own. I will in a moment, but for now I just need to clear my head of the spider's poison. Could you please sit with me until I'm up to leaving? Shouldn't take too long. Well, who are you? My name is Orlane. I am a druid who was sent by my leader, Awil, to find out what was wrong with the spirit of the wood. So, you're one of the druids I was looking for. Glad I found you. I'm glad you found me too. That must mean that Awil sent you. Thank the balance for Awil. He is a strong leader. What were you doing down here? I was sent into the wood to find out why the creatures were attacking everyone. I tried talking to a deer in one clearing, but the poor thing's mind was so confused that it attacked me. Hey, you got your butt kicked by a deer? I killed like all of them in the forest. It's not funny. I would have been ready for an attack if I had been a wolf or a bear, but nobody expects to be attacked by a deer. It came right at me and I tried to dodge, but it caught me in the side with a hoof. It reared up to strike me again, but then it suddenly turned and ran off. I got up to try and follow, but then I heard a soft chittering sound behind me. I turned around, but before I even saw what was happening, something soft with long hairy legs and mandibles leapt on top of me. Surprised twice? You were really alert for danger, weren't you? I was a little distracted at the moment. You get kicked by a deer and see how you feel. I didn't even know what it was at first. I felt the thing bite me and suddenly the entire world started to spin. Next thing I knew, I was in here, all wrapped up. I was just waiting to feel another bite when you came along and set me free. Again, thank you so much. Now I need to find my companion druids and see if we can figure out what to do about the spirit of the wood. Well, good luck with that. You should probably get going now. I should be fine now. Again, I can't thank you enough for your assistance. Good luck. Yeah, the exit's the other way, pal. Unless there's some treasure over there on that side. Then I want it as a reward. We just took his gold. So it doesn't look like there's anything else to do in this cave. So I'm still gonna explore this part. I'm not gonna bother going in the middle. I highly doubt there's any more druids. But perhaps there can be some treasure to be had. Oh look, more cocoons. Let's take their money. Look, 213 gold. That was totally worth it. Ah, and I was here the entire time. You just didn't see me. Because I am the master of hiding. Any day now. Can I get the cleave? Yes. Oh yeah. Well, our damage output is going pretty strong. That's really good. I'm glad that getting the short sword weapons mastery was a pretty good idea. Oh wow, 33 damage and it's still not dead. Huh. Well, he's dead now. I got my big slipper out and squashed him like a bug. Oh, this actually connects. Yeah, let's not go this way. I'd rather just go without getting any more encounters, if at all possible. But that scroll of resurrection, though, like, I don't really see the point of having a resurrection thing, because our allies, they just disappear. Unless this is something that we're supposed to use in multiplayer, but it kind of seems silly that they would plan for something in multiplayer when you're playing single player. But oh well. Who am I to judge? Maybe I should actually try using it when Linu is dead. Wow. This was quite the long ways back. But oh well, we are finally almost there. Alright, here we are. Well, I don't think there's really much of anything else to do in the rest of the area, so let's proceed on. Is this the way? Is this the way out? Alright, Linu. There is another deep, dark path for us. Deeper into the woods. Well, I guess we should start exploring. Give me a moment. I just fought spiders and I'm still scared, and it's a good thing I didn't piss myself. And that will do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Give this video a huge thumbs up to support the series, and I will see you guys in the next video.